Yeah, hello students. We have to solve this question. Okay, given that the friction coefficient at bottom of B is 0.2 and mass of B is how much? 15 kg. Friction coefficient at bottom of A is 0.4 and mass of this is 10 kg, right? And this force is how much? 90 Newton. So in beginning, we will assume that this block A and B will move together, right? So if block A and B is moving together, so, and in that case, if we'll draw the free body diagram of both, so the mass together, we will consider A and B as a system, right? So, mass of this system of mass A and B will be how much? 25 kg, right? And F will be working in this direction, 90 Newton. And opposite force will be how much? The friction at the bottom of B. So, friction at bottom of B will be how much? Its total mass of this system A and B, that is 25 into G. We can take G directly, we can take 10 into friction coefficient is how much? 0.2, right? This is 10, so it's a 2 into 25, that is 50 Newton, right? So opposite force is how much? 50 Newton. Clear? So in that case, acceleration will be how much? Acceleration of this A and B system, 90 minus 50 by 25, that is 40 by 25. So it will come how much? This much meter per second square. So 15, 1 is 15, and how much left? 10, right? 15, no, sorry, 15 and 6, 150, so 1.6 meter per second square, right? So acceleration of this system will be 1.5 meter per second square. Now we have to check one more thing, how the block A is moving. Block is A is moving here because of friction force, right? So if force on A while moving will be how much? The required force to move block A with B will be how much? 1.6 into 10, that is 16 Newton force, right? So force on A will be, if 16 Newton force, then only it will move with B with 1.5 meter per 1.6 meter per second square. Now we have to check, is the force by friction on A is sufficient or not, because why? A is moving due to friction force. So maximum friction force on A will be how much? Is 0.4 into mg, 10 into 10, that will be how much? 40 Newton. Yes, so this limiting friction on A is obviously more than 16 Newton, right? So yes, this A and B block will move together with how much acceleration? 1.6 meter per second square, right? So in this first, what we did, again we assume that A and B will move together, and we found we calculated this one, total force on this system A and B, that we came how much? 90 minus 50, that is 40 Newton, and mass of this system 25 Newton. So we calculated acceleration. Now we have to check the force of friction on A is more than 16 Newton or not. Why? Because 16 Newton minimum force required to move with B block, and we got the friction force maximum on A can be applied 40 Newton. So obviously this is 40 Newton is more than 16 Newton. So A and B will move together. Okay.